Hello, 7th grade Western Middle School Wildcats. Welcome to the week of May 18th through the 22nd. Let's see what we have for this week. So we're starting at our school website and going to our school's learning management system, Schoology, signing in, and then you would find the class that you have me with. And this is the teacher view. Let's see, I'm going to view the course as, let's see, who am I going to be today? Let's be Miss Faith. I'll be Miss Faith. All right, so this is how you would see it as a student. So we're going to use this as a checklist and start here. Go to the website first to see what our assignments are, and you guys are the green apple. Okay, so announcements. I thought this quote was pretty poignant for the times. I'm always doing what I cannot do yet in order to know how to do it. So it's kind of like when you play a video game, you just jump in and learn the rules as you're going along. We're doing that with this online school. We're learning it as we're going along and getting better as we go along, just like in a video game. Okay, so we have the instructional video that you're watching. I'm making it now. Quizlet, you're going to have a quiz coming soon, so please know those words. If you want to know what your quiz will look like, try the test mode in Quizlet. It won't be those specific words. It'll be a random pulling from the set of words, but it'll be in that format, like a couple multiple choice, a couple of matching, etc., etc. We're going to read Train Time this week, found in collections 327 through 333, and the concept that we're pulling from it is methods of characterization. Like how is the characterization talks about the characters' wants, desires, their personalities, who they are as a character, and how the author crafts that. All right, enrichment and extra credit, of course, the free rice. You turn it in Schoology, a screenshot that you've got the 5,000 grains, and then enrichment, practicing your typing skills, and then listening to any of the amazing free stories that are available. I paid for this program. You guys get it for free. All right. So let's go to where it is at. So in the teleschool folder, we go to this week's work, May 18th through 22nd, and use this as our checklist. We do the Quizlet. Here's your textbook. Let's go to the story on page 327. 327. 326, Train Time. All right. So it was written by in the late 1800s when trains were how you got to places. And social reformers in the United States believed that they could help Native Americans by mainstreaming them into society and re-educating them. Now, while the intent might have been good, it was actually very devastating to the Native Americans because they didn't want to live in that culture. They wanted to live in their culture. They were forced into a boarding school, and it'd kind of be like I can't come up with a good example right now, but it was very sad for the Native Americans. However, because they were educated, this person, Mr. Darcy McNichol, was able to share his experience with mainstream society at that time on what it felt like. So there's a little bit of good that came out of the bad. Also, like Corona, there's a lot of good that's coming out of the bad too. Did you hear about the dolphins that have returned to the canals in Italy, Venice, because people aren't there anymore in the canals, and so the water has been cleaned and the animals are returning? Like, there's always some good in the bad. You just have to look for it. All right, so anyways, here we go, this story. And then characterization. the concepts that we're looking for. So when good characters can be, animals, imaginary creatures, people, but it doesn't matter what they are, there's always these elements in it. They make direct comments about a character through the voice of the narrator. So whoever the narrator is telling you about the character. They're describing the character's visual appearance, because characterization is both physical appearance and personality. What do they look like? How do they act? We learn about them through their actions, speech, and thoughts. And of course, because it's a story, we can kind of get inside characters' minds and see for ourselves what they're thinking and why they do what they do. All right, and character traits, appearance and personality that help the characters seem real, and we can make inferences about them using these elements. All right, and then a method that we see here is flashback. You guys are familiar with flashbacks. All right, hold on, Mr. Man, Mommy's recording. You can come in, but you need to be quiet. Do you want to come in?
No.
Okay. Go ask Daddy right now. Mommy's almost done. All right, so we read the story, and then to prove we understand what we've read, you take the multiple choice reading comprehension, and to prove that you understand the concept of the characterization, you go through the practice tutorial, and take the quiz. And then, if you need me, I will be in Google Meets. Miss you guys. Have a nice week.